Adamo Gaming. We are here live at the UK Games Expo. We are currently interviewing Will from
Asmodee UK.
So what game have you got here today with Will?
So today we're actually showing off The Initiative. This is a puzzle-based game that's heavily reliant on its story. So you can see down here, we've actually got, you're a bunch of kids going to a yard sale where you found a nice little game, similar in a way a bit to Jumanji-esque, and you're playing it and to discover everything that's happening. The best part about it though is the amount of puzzles and things going on. So you see this board here where you're trying to figure out what's going on. Every time you flip over one of these, you get a character, and you can actually find that character on here, and if it's on here, you flip it up. Now this one is not on here at the moment, but I found a couple here that already are, and I've flipped them up to show that there are a couple letters. Now what you're trying to do is figure out what the phrase is underneath. The best and biggest part about this game though is just the sheer amount of clues and hints and puzzles that's going on. So if you look here, you may not notice anything immediately, but if we come over to the little cheat sheet, if you will, it actually shows you that there are a lot of little clues hidden about everywhere. It shows you how to play it and what to look for. But best of all, even in the very box itself, there is a hidden clue somewhere around here. Let us know if you can find it.
Good. That is really good. Thank you for the initiative.
It's Jason from Collab Escape.
What are you introducing to us today, Jason?
This is the escape room, replayable escape room board game. So basically when you usually play escape room board games, you usually have to rip things up, or maybe you know the answer then once you've done it.
Yeah.
But this is replayable, you can play it again and again. You get a stack of up to 50 puzzle cards, but you only have to use 20 in a game. So you can rotate through and they can always have a new game every time. Some puzzles will involve one card that may need to solve them as well, one clue card to solve them, or they might involve two. Your aim is to try and get through the puzzle cards in order to find the key card in order to escape the room in the end. You have to go around the room to collect the clue cards, but only certain characters can hold a certain number of clue cards, so you've got to work together.
It sounds interesting, but really, as you were saying, I've had a few escape ones before, and it is kind of sad that it's like, oh yeah, you've done this, but that's it, you can't replay it again.
Yeah.
And it's always just like in games where you have to sort of write on something and then it is completely ruined because there's no magic to the board game for it anymore. This sounds like a very interesting idea because replayability is something I always love in board games. I always love coming into a fresh mind, different mindset, because it's a different sort of, some different objective. So this game sounds really interesting to me, personally.
So yeah, if you play it once, you might want to say, oh, I want to play this with someone else, a friend, you know, but if I've played it, you know, I'm sitting on the side going like, I've played
Trying not to help them.
Yeah, trying not to help them and just sit on top of this, so you can just play again and you can do it. And also you might get a different answer each time. I mean, such as this card, what letter could go in the middle of that?
K, I do believe.
K?
Yeah, kilo, axe.
Axe?
Yeah, axe. I'm not very good at something, so...
Ace?
Yeah, ace, that makes more sense.
Or if you were to pick that one up, you could get...
Do you have to be in... No, I can't see it. It's
Or?
Yeah, I'm not very good at spelling.
No, that's alright, no, because there are word ones and there are number ones and there are coloured ones actually as well, so they're all very different.
So where would you be able to find this game if you're searching online?
This is actually available on Kickstarter right now. We were actually funded yesterday, so that is great. We're all heading towards the stretch goals now.
Congratulations.
So with the stretch goals, we'd actually be able to actually make the board a little bit better and better quality as well. So because this actually comes with two themes, it's not only replayable, it has two themes with it as well. So you have the mansion and you have the hotel. So yeah, please go see it on Kickstarter and let's make it the best game that we can.
Thank you for your time.
Excellent, thank you. The Escape Room Advent Calendar? Yes, excellent. The Escape Room Advent Calendar is basically just like an escape room as well. It has puzzles on the inside. So just, I don't know if you can see this on here as well. It says here, to start you are a smart cookie to find the start. So can you see a cookie anywhere on...
See hot cocoa. Yep, I see it.
Yeah.
The baking tray, yep.
The baking tray. So you'd open up the cookie one, and then on the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me...
Oh, true to the bad tray.
Oh, that was on the first.
Oh.
What about the second?
No, it's on 3.
Really testing your brains.
I only know the parody. I can't think of the original.
On the second day of Christmas, true love gave to me two
turtle doves.
turtle doves. Can you see two turtle doves in
Yes, under the epic.
There you go. So open that up. Here's a little bit more tricky one. Which hens do you need to look at?
Red, blue, white.
So what does that say if you look at...
L-E-F. No, E-L-F.
ELF, what does that spell?
Elf.
Elf. Is there an elf on the front anywhere?
Yes, there is. So I've seen an elf.
Mm-hmm.
I see a lot of... I see one.
Yeah, down there at the bottom. So if you open that up, you get a code. That code is also on the back. Everything you need is actually on the advent calendar itself. And just so you know, that was a demo version just showed you, but the actual version of it, it would actually have a milk chocolate that has a number on it as well, so you know you're on the right track as well.
That is really, really interesting.
Excellent. We've got 4 themes that are going on. We kickstarted this the other year, and then we kickstarted this year as well, and we are funded. They are being manufactured right now, basically available for pre-order.
Thank you very much for your time.
That's okay. No problem. Thank you. Hope you have a good expo.
You too. Hope you have a good expo. We're back at the UK Games Expo with a very unique board game about are you autistic or not? We'll hand it over to...
My name's Danielle, pleased to meet you. So I devised Autismo, which is a board game, and I based it on my book, which I produced last year, which is called Am I on the Spectrum? And this is a book, it's available on Amazon, but I'm actually selling it here at the show. So the board game is for adults who either have a diagnosis or don't have a diagnosis. And it's a fun board game which basically looks at skills and talents. And it also covers behaviour, moral dilemmas, it looks at social rules and emotions. So basically you go around the board and you try and collect as many skills cards as possible, and you try and get rid of any emotional baggage. So the whole idea of the board game is to open up those types of conversations that you might have with family members around autism. So it's for everybody. It's a general board game, so it's not just specialist for schools. It can be specialist for schools, but it helps develop social skills and those difficult conversations that people might have. And it also educates as well on what the spectrum might consist of. We've got a number of different characters here, all with different traits. So they're based, they're based on the book. And we also have a non-binary character, which is probably, talks about obviously different genders and different sexualities, which is sort of quite unique and novel. But it's our first time here at the show, and I'm hoping it really goes well.
Yeah, it sounds really good and really interesting, and as a person on the autistic spectrum myself, having some autistic representation is always nice.
Thank you.